Hello, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a thick and foamy liquid soap at home. This is on commercial base. If you want to make it for personal use, you can also do that. To make this foamy and thick multi-purpose liquid soap, you need some chemicals, and in this video I'm going to unveil all those chemicals to you. If today is your first time coming across my channel, kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell. Watch till the end as I show you how to make this wonderful soap. Now let's get started. To make this, you need your hexapon, you need your salt, you need your SLS, which is also known as booster rice, you need your thickener powder, your booster liquid, and then thickener liquid, glycerin, fragrance, water-soluble colors, preservative, and then you need your water. You first dissolve your SLS in about 500 ml of water. You stir it and then you set it aside. The next step is you measure your hexapon. So here I'm using 150 grams of hexapon and then 150 grams of salt. You pour your hexapon and then your salt into a mixing bowl. Then you add your color. You can add a color at this stage, or you can add a color later in the production. So the next item I added is my thickener powder, which is 40 grams, and then I added my 5 grams of sodium benzoate, that is the preservative. And then I'm using 6 liters of water. You can make up to 7 liters. Now the stirring, if you have a stirring rod, you can use it, that is the stirring machine, or if you have a spatula, then you use it. It does the same job, but the mixing machine gives you more satisfaction. So you stir it for about 5 minutes if you're using the stirring rod, or the spatula. You stir it for about 5 minutes before you add in your first batch of water. So this is my first batch of water. You add in your water a little at a time. Not because you're making 6 liters, you just pour all your 6 liters into the production. No, you fetch it a little at a time. You can make it 250 ml at a time or 500 ml at a time. So you keep on adding in your water a little at a time, and then you see that your soap will be mixing well and it will be getting thicker as you add in the water. Keep on stirring whilst adding the water. If you want to make commercial production of soup, I'll advise that you get this machine so that it helps with your stirring. Keep on adding in your water a little at a time. If you add in about 3 liters of your water, then you add in your 80 ml of booster liquid, and then you add in your 40 ml of thickener liquid. You stir it up, and then you start adding in the rest of your water. You realize that after adding in your thickener liquid and then your booster liquid, your soap will become watery again. You don't worry, just keep on adding in the rest of your water and you see that it will thicken up again. You then add your dissolved SLS into the production. After adding the dissolved SLS, you can see that my soap is very foamy. If you use this recipe, not only will you get thicker consistency, you are going to get a foamy soap as well. Keep on adding in your water while stirring. It is the stirring that makes the soup get a good consistency, so always stir your soup well, whether you are using the stirring machine or you are using a stirring rod. Always stir your soup well. So at this point, I added in my 10 ml of glycerin. Because my customers usually use this soap for their laundry, I added a glycerin to help protect their skin. The next step is I added in my perfume. To add in your perfume or your fragrance, you fetch a little of your soap and then add in your fragrance. You stir it well, then you pour it back into the production. The reason why you are fetching a little soap to add in your fragrance is some fragrances are very harsh. If you add it straight into the production, it will make it watery. So you fetch a little bit of the soap and then you add in your fragrance. Those fragrances that are very harsh, especially lemon, can make your soup watery. So after everything, you set your soup aside to rest for about 5 to 10 hours, and after 5 to 10 hours all the clouds are going to disappear like mine. So this is my production, and then you bottle it for sale. This is the machine that I used. Thank you for watching.